In this video series, I want to show that everybody can create a building like this. My experiences, mistakes and advice coming up now. You should wear working clothes, for example shoes with a steel cap, gloves, protection glasses because the mortar is highly alkaline, which means it has a high pH value which can, for example, harm your eyes. Actually also a safety helmet, but if there is not one at hand, a safety hat. First I will put a layer of mortar directly on the foundation. For your interest, it's an M5 mortar, which classifies the strength of the mortar by describing the proportion between chalk and cement. In this case, a M3 mortar would also be sufficient. According to the website of the producer, first the water, then the mortar. The mortar should be mixed for about 5 minutes using low rotation speed. That stuff now goes about 1 centimeter thick and 35 centimeters wide onto the foundation. Here the result of my first try. The consistency of the mortar, I think it's, as far as I can judge it, which is not at all, okay.
Soweit ich das beurteilen kann, nämlich gar nicht, passt das. Und hier eine erste Metalschicht.
On the first layer of mortar there goes this water-repelling sheet of plastic, which is 33 centimeters wide, just a few centimeters more than the wall itself. It makes sure that water coming from the ground and the foundation cannot be sucked up into the brick wall. Flush with the outer edge. .35. Okay, this was the first lane. Actually, not that hard. I've used half this container for 5 meters. There are about 18 meters all in all, so I will need 2 to 3 bags altogether. On this side there's a drain pipe here, which will sit halfway under the future wall. I will try to spare that out. Mental error. Here the door is going to be, so there should be no mortar beneath. About 15 from the corner, let's say 20. Okay. And here's the end result. The undermost layer of mortar, then the water repellent sheet. I'm quite happy with it. The sheet makes some waves, but I think that's hard to avoid, at least having that little experience. Here's the spare space for the door opening. There is no protection against upcoming water necessary here, of course. This is the future drain pipe.
Auslass für einen späteren Abfluss.
And these are the water pipes. On the corners, the plastic sheet should overlap at least 20 centimeters. I put mortar also in between. I hope that's correct.
Ich hoffe, das ist richtig so. So, das waren die ersten.
These were the first preparative steps. Now let's see how this develops over the next few days.
Tagen so entwickelt.
2 days are gone, and what did my eyes have to see? The sheet went completely loose from the mortar and was flying all over the place.
Quer über die Baustelle. So habe ich recht.
So I did some research and talked to the dealer of my building materials, and it came out that the water repellent sheet does not build a firm connection to the mortar, not above nor beneath. It is held in place just by the wall's weight. It's even possible that the walls go flying into the air, especially when the walls are too light and the wind has enough area to grab onto the building.
Oder wenn der Dachvorsprung relativ groß ist, sodass der Wind eine große Angriffsfläche hat.
In order to create a firm connection between wall and foundation, you would have to omit the water repellent layer, which though would lead to a problem with ascending water from the ground. So I will have to bring up the sheet again into a very thin layer of mortar beneath and a thicker one above, on which the first bricks will go immediately so that the sheet cannot go wandering again.
Komplett schief. Keine Ahnung, machen wir es so.
Safety sun hat. Test. Not broken.
Nicht kaputt. Na, gehst halt rein.